so Mississippi sucks, man.
It does. It do.
Yeah,
It'll be
there's
all
I don't know, man. So I basically was in just a pure manic mode from Friday through yesterday. Good. And I slept like 12 hours last night. But I barely slept for like 3 days. I literally might have been manic. I don't know. I don't think I'm bipolar, but I felt like I was living in mania. But there's this online portion to this trauma class I did that you're supposed to complete before the course. So I was actually going to drive to San Antonio. This is how fucked up I am.
So if I went, we were going to drive? I could have driven part of it. That could have been fun.
Yeah, I would have preferred you drove the whole thing.
Hell yeah. I could have done that.
Because I had to do the online portion. And the airplane Wi-Fi sucks. But literally the reason that I flew is because I needed time to do the online portion of the course.
Crazy. And you, was this a last minute thing? You didn't know this was coming up?
Yeah, I didn't know I was in the course until like Tuesday or Wednesday, but I was still working, and
Did the Army pay for your ticket, or did you have to pay for that?
I've paid for everything, but likely they will reimburse me.
They better.
Well, I get a certain amount for travel. I get a certain amount for continued education, like CME. Continued medical education.
Sweet.
But yeah, the course was like, I even got a discount for being military. It was $900. So it wasn't cheap.
The course was $900?
Yeah.
Okay. I thought your discount was $900.
No. The hotel was basically $200 a night. And it wasn't like, the hotel was nice. It wasn't like a 5-star. It might have been a 4-star. It was super nice. Plus the lifts were expensive, and then the airfare ended up being like $450 or something, like round trip.
That's not that bad.
No, really wasn't. Yeah, I went from here to Dallas to San Antonio, but yeah, on the plane and in the little layovers I would have, I'm on this course app trying to finish this shit, and the internet sucks everywhere I am, and the website glitched. So it was just like I'd wait 5 to 10 seconds for every question to load. Jesus. And there were 13 modules, and they all had, 100 slides, and it was a lot of shit. And there was a pre-test and a post-test. Well, I got into San Antonio at like 12:30, got a ride about 1, got to the hotel, finished up this course, went to bed at 3, got up at 6:30, was at the course by 7:15. It started at 7:30. Fuck. Was there until 5. Actually caught a ride with one of the course coordinators, who's a really cool guy, former like trauma nurse, and he knows his shit. He brought me back to the hotel because that's where most people were staying. And then I didn't do much that night, man. I fucked around on this fucking device. Yeah. And wasted a ton of time.
That's what we do.
And I was...
Should have gotten shit-faced.
Yeah, I thought about getting some drinks and getting some good food. My stomach was a little... I don't know, it was from not sleeping and taking in a lot of caffeine. It was weird. My stomach was...
okay.
It was weird.
Yeah. Mine's been pretty weird, too.
Yeah. I wanted to go to Mellow Mushroom and eat a large pizza. But I did, and drink beer and eat this enlightened spinach salad that's...
Enlightened?
It's enlightened. It's the gayest salad, but it tastes so good. I get vegan cheese on it.
Sweet.
Oh, it's the gayest salad, but I don't care.
It's enlightened.
Yeah, it is so enlightened.
It knows shit you don't. That's good.
And I get the lull. The lull enlightened spinach salad.
The lull one?
Lull.
The lull?
Lull.
Lull?
Lull. It's still Lil, man. Lil.
Lily.
The Lil.
The
Lil. It's still a bowl like this big. The large is like, it's a monster.
That's how I roll.
Yeah, so I get that. And sometimes I don't know, they have.
I had a large pizza with.
This weekend?
This week.
Oh, good for you, man.
Week. Over the weekend.
And then I ended up so I just ate shit I brought, like little snacks. Basically, the snacks that I was going to bring to the desert, I've been crushing because I haven't bought any food.
It's just too easy.
Yeah.
Why bother?
I have everything there. I have like dehydrated fruit and tuna and protein bars and trail mix and almonds. I even have like packets of pre-workout and post-workout. And now I'm on Athletic Greens because fucking Joe Rogan and Liquid IV. I use those to stay awake and engaged in this course because it was really
Are you on it?
interactive. I still feel
Alpha Brain?
I still feel I'm not on Alpha Brain. I looked at that one.
Have you ever tried it?
I haven't, man.
I haven't either.
Yeah.
It gets my attention.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a little placebo to everything, but it could be cool stuff. I don't know. But I used those to basically stay awake in the course. I probably ate like 3,000 calories all weekend. Oh, I didn't eat a lot. And I'm looking pretty lean, though.
Yeah.
Well, my abs, yeah. Dude, this farmer's tan is so real.
Yeah.
It looks even better on the...
yeah, you got that light shining on.
Holy shit.
It's nice.
Wow, but that tricep. Yeah.
How about that?
Oh, my God. That's amazing.
It's pretty tight.
Yeah. But anyway, the course, like if you weren't communicating in this course, they would call you out. So I had to be like on edge, like ready to... intubation. Yeah, like just call shit out. And I actually felt like I held my own. It's mostly MDs. And 5 failed. There were 16 participants, 5 people failed.
Wow.
So
MDs that failed?
Some of them were.
Good.
There was maybe one nurse prac. I don't know if the other PA passed or not. But yeah, man, the written test was actually fairly difficult, like way harder than I thought. And it was how the questions were written. It was one of those like, which of these is the most true? I'm like, what in the fuck? What does that even mean? Or which of these is the least likely in this, given this situation, this vignette of this dude, multiple trauma injuries, femur fracture, punctured lung, go down the list.
What's the least likely? Like multiple choice shit?
Yeah, which of these is the least effective intervention or something? And you're like, oh my God, the least effective thing I could do right now? Pee on him? I don't know.
Wrap it
up. But it was, I actually barely passed the written test, but the average was like barely passed. Good. For the people that passed it, the average was like, you needed a 75 to pass the class. I got a 75.
Oh, wow.
And I feel fine.
Yeah, good. Yeah.
I also, it wasn't like a course where I studied a lot. I just was there and participated. And I don't know. I guess you could read the book over and over. I did the modules. I skimmed through the book. That was about it, man. But yeah, I ended up spending a lot of time in the hotel gym. I tried to work out at this gym called Lifetime, which basically has like a water park inside.
Cool.
It is like, you know, the club at Renaissance, shit's all over that. Imagine a gym 10 times bigger, 10 times nicer, $40 day pass.
Oh my God.
And their guest hours shut off at a certain time, which is... That's all. It was so pretentious, man.
Yeah.
But they didn't want to let me in.
Wow.
So I couldn't work out there. So I just spent hours in the hotel gym, just me. No one. Yeah.
I like the hotel gyms that are like just an unused room with an elliptical in it.
Yeah,
Those are cool.
this one was a step above.
Yeah,
it was a nice place.
Those aren't very common.
They had a nice cable set up. They had dumbbells up to 100.
Wow,
Yeah, yeah.
that's not typical.
They didn't have like benches and shit, but I did a really good arms workout
Nice.
with dumbbells and cables.
My
and
triceps just started feeling better from our workout. It was like 2 weeks ago.
That's good. Holy shit.
Yeah, I told you. Like,
Yeah.
It's so easy for me to overdo them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing, man. So I ended up barely sleeping that night. Like I went to bed at like 1:30, had to get up about 6.
For your flight?
No, to go to the next day of the course.
Oh.
The course started at the same time the next day,
Okay.
and I'm jumping all around.
That's cool, dude.
But-
I'm having fun. I want to know about your trip.
But yeah, the second day, so I caught a ride out with the instructor dude again, or the coordinator. And it was more lectures, and then it was like practice hands-on assessments, so like, here's your patient, gunshot wounds, motor vehicle accident, whatever. Go. What do you do? And they make it easy. A, B, C, D, E is the algorithm. Airway, breathing, circulation, disability, exposure. And it's just basically what, like you said, what is most likely to least likely going to kill them right now.
Yeah. See, I could be a doctor.
Yeah.
I know how to do
You
this.
know how to do it, man.
That's right.
You know how to do it. But the instructors, there was one guy who was, do you know the mentality, like where a dude's kind of nonchalant and he has a dry sense of humor, and it would be cool, except he actually doesn't care.
Yeah.
Like, he didn't have a lot of interest in the class. It was like, they're paying me $1,000 to be here, for 2 days or whatever.
Yeah.
This guy's an anesthesiologist, so I'm sure they had to pay him a good bit to take time out of his life to do it. He was all right. I didn't get a ton from him.
Man.
But the other instructors, like there was a dude from Spain who was an ER doc and has been doing it forever. He was
Do
fucking...
you have a cool accent?
Oh, my God, dude. Do you know the guy from No Country for Old Men? The villain? Doesn't he have a Spanish accent?
I don't know, man.
God damn it. Look him up.
I don't know.
Dude. I can't think of his name. He's got some fancy fucking name.
I've been watching that F1
Dude.
Drive to Survive or whatever it's called. That is a badass show. And I only watch it because Tom was talking about the shit.
Tom Segura,
And it is great. It is a good show. But you hear lots of accents on there.
some of them are, God, it's amazing.
No Country for Old Men. That's what I'm looking up.
It was a really hard Spanish accent. And
Villain.
anyway, but he was a fucking genius.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, the bowl cut dude.
Yeah. The like dickhead shaped haircut.
Yeah.
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 That's,
Oh, okay.
That's
all right.
nice.
What do we call that? That's like, I don't know what that is, man. It's,
The helmet.
yeah. Yeah.
Sure.
Sure. I'm trying to think of another person that has had that.
Johnny Depp in the Willy Wonka movie.
Holy shit. That's what it's, the Johnny Depp. Yeah. But yeah, it was like I can't even do it, but
I'm trying to get it pulled up so we can listen to his.
you do it, man. What is your Spain accent?
I don't know, dude. I've got to hear it before I can
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah. Like in the trauma. No, that's Indian. In the trauma.
I feel like I would make it super French
Yeah.
on accident.
I feel like everything I do either is Irish or Indian. That's just, I feel like Paul Rudd, man. It's true.
Slap a dap,
Yeah, slap it up, yes.
You married into it.
Well, he's like,
He's too quiet.
I think you need to hear him
Fuck.
in another movie.
Well, what's the dude's name from one of the producers from Bad Friends? Which one?
Yeah, but this dude's voice was sultry. Like it was fuckable.
Good.
It was so much better than Andre from Bad Friends. Yeah.
Yeah, like I don't want to fuck his voice at all.
Yeah.
I don't know. See,
But they pronounced things similarly, but this dude was like just a
little deeper.
just a sultry Latino. Like no, that's like Mexican.
Yeah.
Like I like from Mexico or something.
I'm just gonna look up Spanish accent.
Do like hard Spanish accent.
Hard. Sultry.
Harsh. Sultry Spanish accent. Yeah, but anyway, there was him, and then there was a guy that drove from Austin, the home of Joe Rogan.
Hell yeah.
And he was an ER doc. He was just a regular white dude, but he was awesome. He knew his shit. Yeah, those were the main two. And the other guy, yeah, he was a little shitty. Oh, and there was, it sounds bad, but picture like an overweight black dude with glasses,
Okay.
with a little bit of facial scruff.
Is his tongue too big for his mouth?
No,
Oh, all right.
just wearing like regular clothes.
Like you described a dude that I used to work for
Okay.
at one point, and his tongue was too big for his mouth, and he always had like white shit in the corners.
Yeah. Oh, no, none of that.
He talked like
I mean,
Like
his
the
tongue was too fucking big for his mouth.
Like The Godfather? Yeah. Yeah. You come to me.
come on, guys.
No. But imagine that with the voice of like a white nerd and is a genius ER doctor.
Okay.
Like it wasn't
that
even,
fits.
it sounds bad. I wasn't profiling. It was just his
Not at all.
appearance. He just looks so nonchalant, and then he's a super fucking genius. Like he is an ER preceptor, so he has a bunch of residents, and he's one of those guys where everything is a teaching moment.
Good.
And
that's a cool person.
I felt dumb speaking around him.
I like to know that. That's good, man. Now you
Yeah.
know how it feels.
Yeah, actually, speaking around most of these people, I felt like I was walking on eggshells a little bit because I'm a mid-level in a room of,
Yeah.
high
Big
speed,
dicks.
high level providers,
Knee knocking dang-a-langs.
and it was I had to kind of tread carefully. There was another military dude in there, so I had to kind of be careful.
He was. Did he outrank you?
Oh yeah, he's probably a major.
Slap him in his.
He
penis.
was a nurse anesthetist, which is like basically an anesthesiologist, but it's not I guess they have a doctorate, but they're not a doctor. They don't have a doctorate of anesthesia. They're but they can do all the same shit essentially, and they make a ton of money.
That's good.
Excuse me. But that was kind of weird. But my little group was cool. There was one internal medicine doc that weighed like 90 pounds, soaking wet. He
Cool.
was really cool, super smart dude.
A little doogie.
Yeah, just an incredibly smart dude. Which most of the people, they were all fucking smart.
Yeah. You don't get to go to that class if you're dum-dum.
The other guy was an anesthesiologist from El Paso, super nice dude, and the other one was like a regular family med doc, and he was a little out of the game. Like the course was a little. I don't know if he was one of the ones that failed.
He's gotten comfortable
Yeah.
doing what he does.
He's done his thing
Yeah.
for 20 or 30 years.
He
and,
makes his money.
and I felt a little more competent.
Well, yeah.
But I'm sure in his
He
area.
probably sees the same 20 people a week.
Yeah, but I'm sure in his thing he's excellent. But I felt like it was just something new he hadn't seen in a while. I've been around some of this stuff, like not in the real world, but in training. Like on the military, we've got to be aware of trauma.
Yeah.
But it's like this is something that was foreign to him. and I felt a little more comfortable, but
Maybe somebody came in and he couldn't handle it.
I don't know.
To
No,
his
no,
little primary care.
no.
type of
He is about to work on an oil rig,
Oh God.
and
He's gonna see some cool shit.
he could see terrible things. So he,
I saw cool shit the short time I worked on.
yeah,
an
you
oil
were
rig.
almost a trauma victim. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
If
that
thing
more
hit-
than once, dude.
yeah.
Like, it's so easy to get crushed out there because
If-
everything's so
If
massive.
that thing that shot in the air had hit you in the fucking head,
Yeah.
you'd
I
be
mean, it would've
retarded.
Broken my neck.
Yeah,
or something.
you'd be retarded right now.
Yeah. I
Or
was
you-
wearing a hard hat, but
You'd still,
yeah, I mean, it weighed more than I did.
Yeah.
It's a chunk of steel. So.
Yeah, so that was his reason for doing it. I'm doing it mainly because I have this desert trip coming up, and I need to be aware for like the field exercises we're gonna do. They're called mass cows. So this bunch of hurt people come to you at once. What do you do? Like they just shot up. They were all shot up, and now they're seeing you. What do? You triage them. So you have.
Let's check your blood pressure.
No.
We'll take care of your leg.
No, it's like who's going to die right now, and there's an acronym for everything. So it's delayed, immediate.
Hey, you gotta mark them. Isn't that how they did it on the Pearl Harbor movie?
That I don't know.
Right on their head, gonna die. No hope.
Well, we actually do put a piece of tape across them. It's called a missed report, and
It would
it's,
suck to get the no hope sticker.
Well, no, a missed report is how they were injured, mechanism of injury, what the injuries are. So this guy was, he was shot. He's got, bullet wounds to chest and abdomen.
His head fell off.
He
was pretty old.
I think it's like signs and symptoms. So he's got difficulty breathing and obvious hemorrhage. And then what has been done thus far, we put 2 chest seals on him to equalize the pressure a bit on his chest cavity, so he might be able to breathe, even though his lungs are probably damaged from the bullet. So that's kind of not all that goes on there. It's like the abbreviated version of that.
Right.
So yeah, they actually do that. It's called a missed report.
Good.
But they triage them, and they do some interventions there, tourniquet, chest seals, I don't know, compression gauze, whatever. And then maybe even a needle decompression where they know that there's a collapsed lung, and they stick a needle in the between the rib cages and
That just seems gross.
reinflate the. Yeah, sure.
It does.
I guess it is. It's
I mean, to me.
gross as in like actually disgusting, or just like.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like nasty.
Sticking a needle in someone's chest.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the even grosser thing is
Or like when y'all have to get the juices out of their lungs. I feel like that would be pretty fucking nasty.
like
Like if their lungs are filling with blood, you gotta.
yeah, that's called
Drain
a
'em.
chest tube.
Yeah, that sounds so fucking nasty.
I could do a chest tube on you right now.
Let's see what happens if you try.
Actually, not much. Believe
Really?
it or not. Yep. It just hurt if I didn't anesthetize you. And obviously, if you're not injured, I could injure something.
Could you do the little breathe hole?
Yep, I could crack you.
That's cool, man.
Really easy, man. It's actually I could show you the.
I want to learn how to do it.
Yep, I could show you the landmark, and it's super easy, man. It's just between the thyroid and the cricoid cartilage. It's this area right here, literally.
Mm-hmm.
Puncture it. You could use a box blade. We use something similar, a little scalpel. Yeah, you make they say a vertical incision. So first you make a little vertical incision, and then you kind of spread it open, and you can see this little patch of cartilage, or a little membrane in between the thyroid, which the thyroid cartilage is basically your Adam's apple.
Okay.
And then there's a little notch below it. That's your cricoid cartilage. Right in between, you can press that little indentation in between them.
Yeah.
That's just a little membrane where if I took
I might fuck up if I tried right now.
Well, don't do it now. You're breathing fine.
No, I mean, if I take this information, I'm like, I think I know how to do it.
Well,
I'll save them.
I could show you more definitively.
I'll
but,
FaceTime you.
But yeah, it's vertical incision and then a little horizontal incision, and then you put
A straw.
effectively, a medical straw. I guess it'd still be
Like a catheter.
an endotracheal tube. And you hook it up to a bag, like a BVM, like the same thing you'd use in CPR. Yeah, and you're just breathing for them. Yeah, pretty crazy.
Pretty tight.
Yeah, it's a surgical crike. We learn how to do that and all kind of shit, man. Yeah, the chest tube, you make an incision between the rib space and spread that motherfucker open and do kind of a finger sweep and literally use these giant forceps to insert a tube kind of superiorly up and back in your chest cavity, and then you just get blood and fluid and just
cool.
drains out of there.
Diarrhea.
And you could save some lives. Those are like the immediate things you can do. We'll be doing that in practice in the desert, but we also may have some real.
I hope you never have to really do shit, man.
You
I mean, I know you could handle it. That's what
I'm getting to the point
that's
where
what
I
you've
think
been learning for. I know you could do it.
I'm getting to the point where I think I could, man.
I know you fucking could. Just scares me.
Yeah. Things seem a little less like my mentality now.
At least there are no like children in the military.
Yeah. Right.
That's good.
Yeah.
Like young ones.
Yeah. Sure.
I feel like that would be hard to deal with.
Yeah. Well, that's what like Courtney did the pediatric ICU for the first couple years of her career, man, and saw kids
that would
falling off.
fucking destroy me, man.
One of them fell off a fair ride and it had obvious brain damage. Probably, I don't know if they lived or not. ATV accidents, abuse cases, just terrible things that happen to children.
Yeah, my stepsister had to deal with an ATV accident. She's an EMT or something. And she had to go on the scene, and this 4-year-old was on a 4-wheeler, flipped, and head hit the pavement. And that was it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, trauma's
Fucking terrible.
some serious stuff, but
Makes me want to like put my kids in a cage,
yeah,
like out of love.
you just why the fuck you'd let a 4-year-old?
I don't know if it was like a little electric one. It just happened to flip. You know, they make some pretty powerful electric ones now. It's a little too much.
Were they wearing a fucking helmet?
No, absolutely not. I know, but it's tough, dude.
Yeah, it's
hard to parent just right.
at UMC, the ER at UMC, they see terrible shit every day.
Oh,
The main two
believe
things
it.
are motor vehicle crashes and
Like gunshots.
gunshot.
Yeah.
Ton of stab wounds, man. And it's crazy. Like you think about people getting stabbed in the chest and multiple times in the abdomen. They don't always die. Like it's not.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
People are survivors.
Well, your
man.
body compensates at first,
Yeah.
and you will have to intervene, or bad shit will happen.
I mean, I would handle it like Jason Bourne.
Yeah.
I know what to do.
Yeah. Oh, that's incredible.
Just have one of those big, like, heavy-duty paper clips. Hold it shut. It's
Oh
fine.
my God, man. Well,
No problem. I won't bleed underneath the
what do
skin.
you think is more deadly, penetrating chest trauma or penetrating abdominal trauma?
I would assume the chest.
It's abdominal trauma.
Really?
Yeah, because
Because you can get Dookie and stuff
Mm-mm.
mixed up.
Nope, Dookie doesn't matter. Dookie doesn't matter until way later.
Okay.
You're not worried. You can throw in an IV, throw in some what's called empiric antibiotics. It'll cover,
Shit's out of there.
all the poop bacteria, E. coli. Who gives a shit?
I always thought the Dookie was the problem.
Dookie doesn't matter. It's a good name for the
That's
episode.
the title, yeah. Dookie doesn't matter.
But no, man, with chest trauma, how many organs are in your chest cavity?
Not many.
Yeah, only a few.
I mean, I haven't counted.
Really, only 3. I guess diaphragm's not an organ; it's musculature. It's very important musculature.
It's bacon. It's what the bacon's made out of.
Your diaphragm?
Yeah.
I
The
didn't-
pig's diaphragm. That's
I
the bacon.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Have you actually had pig's diaphragm?
I've had bacon,
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
so I guess.
I gotcha. Well, I'm sure it's quite close, man. But yeah, that thing breathes for you, and if it's affected in any way, then it makes breathing much more difficult.
Does lungs fall down and intestines go up? Like what happens if there's a hole in your
If
diaphragm?
a lung is punctured, it kind of like shrivels up like a balloon.
Yeah, I know, but if the diaphragm is punctured,
Intestines come up.
cool.
Yeah.
That's tight.
You can actually see it on an x-ray. That's how you know the diaphragm's been affected.
And then at that point, like, would the Dookie not be able to travel? Would shit get pinched off and kinked? Would there be a kink in the hose?
Sure, but it doesn't matter at that point. That's not why they're going to die.
That's not a concern.
Mm-mm. Because at that point, so if their airway's intact and if you're going down your algorithm, your trauma algorithm, then at that point the breathing is the issue. So something to do with the chest wall, specifically the diaphragm. So you would just intubate them by if their airway's intact, you'd put the tube down their mouth into their trachea and what's called an endotracheal tube. And then you hopefully hook it up not only to a bag at first. You can you use a BVM, but you want to hook them up to a ventilator that's just breathing for them. So it's controlled, breaths in, breaths out.
Right.
And even with a diaphragm injury, the ventilator will keep them alive.
Right. So is it just hard for us to inflate our own lungs if there's a diaphragm injury?
Oh, yeah, man.
Like if the intestines go up, does it like push the air out of the lungs and then we just can't?
If the intestine is in your chest cavity, your lung, it may or may not be punctured. I mean, your lung, it could still be intact and your diaphragm be injured.
Yeah. But,
It would interfere with it, but yeah, you just wouldn't have a normal.
so the diaphragm's what helps you inhale.
That's what enables your lungs to
Right. The expansion
deflate
shit.
and inflate. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I was just trying to understand what about the diaphragm injury made the difference. But I guess it's just
your lungs don't
the
inflate and
muscle.
deflate by themselves.
Right.
With a vent, they would,
Yeah.
but it'd still be. You'd have to address it. They may need pretty immediate surgery, and that's another consideration: is who needs to go to surgery right now. A lot of times, penetrating abdominal trauma. The reason it's so deadly is because you got a lot of intestines in that area, and you can just liver, spleen, kidneys, bladder, less blood supply there, aorta.
Aorta, listen to you. 'Cause
Yeah.
you know what you're talking about.
If your aorta's affected, yeah, you're going to bleed in your abdomen and die. But you need to make the decision. Like they have to go to surgery like now, and they need something called a laparotomy, where they go in and try to ligate the bleeding wherever it's coming from. So they have to, basically, if there's a ton of blood pooling, they have to clear that blood so they can identify the source of the bleeding and stop it so the person can live. And while this is going on, they're hooked up to an IV getting blood products. So they're bleeding like crazy, but it's called massive transfusion protocol, and you've got many, many units of blood there, and you're just feeding them blood. So even though they're continuing to drain it out, they're still getting blood so they can stay oxygenated and stay alive.
Could you induce hypothermia
Yes.
in that situation?
Yep.
To keep, there we go. See?
Oh, no, I'm
Fucking
sorry.
doctor.
I'm sorry. No,
All right.
I thought
you
you were
made me think I was smart.
I thought you were going the other way.
No.
You can endorse.
You could endorse it.
You can endorse
Infradurse it.
hyperthermia inadvertently.
Oh,
Like
okay.
it wouldn't be a good thing.
Right.
Like if you're
mean-
losing a lot of warm blood,
Yeah, it makes sense.
you can become hyperthermic. So you probably they have to keep the trauma area fairly warm, so you don't go into hypothermia.
What if you slowly allow the body to go into hypothermia, so that you just let the blood drain out and then patch up the trouble spots and then bring them back, like they do for that bloodless heart surgery.
There are some, I don't know, there's some fancy techniques.
That shit's cool.
Yeah.
It-
Well, there's something called ECMO.
Dude.
You know what that is?
No.
But it sounds fucking cool, man.
No, I had another thought.
Yeah, okay.
My bad. No, the OA. Have you heard of that? That's a show.
Oh, yeah.
The OA. But, we talked not long ago about...
Wait, is it really?
Yeah, it's really it's a show on Netflix, The OA.
But it's not this show.
And it's not this fucking show.
Yeah.
People watch that one.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was on
Yeah.
here or not, but we talked about inducing a near-death experience. Like if I wonder if that's possible to induce a near-death experience. That's what that show's about. It's just it's entertainment. It's all fiction. It's cool as shit, but this like psycho dude is inducing near-death experiences on these basically slaves that he has.
Nice.
Not like old school.
Yeah.
This is like now, like human centipede kind of slaves.
Oh.
Like he's keeping people to do experiments. But he like drowns them and brings them back, and they have these experiences and they go to different dimensions and shit.
Holy shit.
It's pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, it makes me think of, remember you telling you about the God helmet?
Yeah.
Where you could just put this helmet on with a bunch of electrodes and people, it is sort of like,
Inducing it.
yeah,
Right. Kind of like a DMT trip, I guess.
sort of, yeah. It's just they're hitting the proper areas of the brain.
And even though it's scientific and it's like we know this is going to happen,
Yeah.
people still,
They're
like, you're not telling me that wasn't something.
right. And a lot of the people that are religious report, being in the presence of God, and those that aren't are like, that was some trippy shit, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that again. That was kind of me a long time ago
I know.
when we went on our trips together.
Mm-hmm. Very long time.
Such a long time ago, and that
Back when Tupac was around.
yeah, dude, Tupac was killing it.
Yeah.
But that was my thought. I was like, this is some cool shit, man.
Yeah.
Brain does incredible things. The OA, yeah.
Yeah,
Whoa.
it's a cool show. I've watched it like beginning to end,
Holy
and I
shit.
forgot about it
Yeah,
like before we started this show.
yeah.
But
I wonder if they've got the right to the name. Man.
this we're the originals.
Yeah.
There was something else, another show. It's not about the OA. A documentary I watched yesterday.
What was that, dude?
It's on Hulu, and it's called Hail Satan.
I've heard of it.
It's got a question mark on it. It's fucking cool. It's interesting.
Does it make you
It's
interested in
about-
Satanism?
Yeah. Well, only because they're not religious. They just use it. They're to be like contrarian.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking awesome. Like when you hear about the Satanic Temple, that's these people who were just like, quit fucking using your religion in our government.
Yeah.
That's the only reason they try to push these, whatever, Baphomet, or this demon goat guy.
Oh, nice.
They try to put that statue up wherever the Ten Commandment monuments are.
Yeah, because they're
They're
like,
like, if you can do it, so can we.
yeah, they're like, this is protected by the Constitution.
Yeah, they're just trying to have other shit taken down. It's awesome.
I kind of,
Like it's a weird way to go about it.
I actually,
And some people, like in the documentary, like toward the end of it, you see where this one female person who's leading a chapter, she's in the old school Satan shit, like the real belief in
Yeah.
Satan.
oh,
And
dude.
she's talking about like taking out, a president and
Yeah,
stuff.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So she
Oh my
got kicked
God.
out. You're not allowed to really want evil shit.
Okay.
But the whole point of it's pretty fucking cool.
I was gonna say, I actually kind of like that idea.
I like it. I just,
It
it's like you're trying to piss everybody off.
yeah, there's something to
There's
that.
probably another way to do it without saying Satan.
Yeah.
You know, it could be like, just no. But maybe they need something so extreme
Yeah.
that
I wouldn't
it
want to
worked in
volunteer.
Oklahoma, apparently.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to volunteer to do it, but
No. And they're all like gothed out. They all
okay.
shop at Hot
God's
Topic.
cool, man.
Except for one dude who wears like a bow tie and he looks like he'd be in a Baptist church.
Wow.
He's cool.
And he's a
He's like just a nerd.
certified Satanist.
He's like, I don't live for this, but
Oh,
it
man.
is neat.
Yeah, I don't condemn it, dude. I think there is probably a need for it. I wouldn't want to do it because, yeah, I don't like being edgy to be edgy, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like to piss people off, to piss people. There's a lot of people on the internet that thrive on that shit, and it doesn't do it for me, man.
Yeah.
I don't know. But,
There's a lot.
yeah.
I've been on Reddit a lot lately.
Yeah.
There's a lot of it there.
A lot of Satanism.
No.
Oh.
A lot of just people who are
Oh,
assholes.
pissing people off.
Yeah,
to
just
piss people off.
Like, I know one fact, so fuck you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of shit.
That was
It's like, I just started learning about this, so I know what I'm talking about.
yeah.
A lot of that with the stock market shit.
Dude, I've been seeing this too. I guess I could say this, but certain, let's just say certain social media profiles that I see
Mm-hmm.
that are like, if you didn't vote for Trump, then fuck you.
Oh, okay.
But even the overt political nature the other way too.
Yeah, I don't like it either direction. It's fucking gross.
Turns me off so fucking fast
Mm-hmm.
because I'm like, there's no depth to you.
Yeah.
It oh man, it makes me it's so fucking cringy when you I feel the same when someone is overtly supporting Trump or overtly supporting BLM.
Oh, yeah.
Like, to me, it's
right.
It's not that it's kind of the same mentality, but I'm on this team and they're on that team, and they both think each other's just pure evil.
Mm-hmm.
And they're gonna, each side thinks they're gonna lead to the end of our civilization. And really, in all this, the Russians won.
Yeah.
They
That's
infiltrated
true, man.
our social media, and now there are polls, dude. Americans hate the opposing political party more than they hate our foreign adversaries. Period.
Yeah. Well, our media sort of North Korea's us in that way too, though.
Sure.
Because we don't. People aren't made aware of what's going on around the world. We're only made aware of what's happening right here.
Well, it's also like I'm stealing this from Chris DiStefano's podcast. He's awesome.
He's fucking great, man.
So is Giannis Pappas. I didn't realize he's.
Yeah, he's.
Dude, get into him a little more.
I'll go
Yeah,
deeper.
he's. Listen to his recent episode
Shut the fuck up right now.
on your mom's house.
I will.
Yeah.
No, he for me, what I've heard of him, maybe, and it's not a lot.
Yeah.
He's just he comes across as like fucking arrogant dickhead.
Oh, dude, no, he's great, man.
Like, he's still funny though. It's just a little too much arrogant dickhead.
I could kind of see that, like, from his episode with him and Chris and Tim Dillon.
I'm trying to think of where I saw him, where he just rubbed me the wrong way. I think it was on the Whiskey Ginger.
Really?
I think when he was on there, I wasn't crazy about it.
Damn, dude.
But I don't hate him, dude.
Yeah, I like
don't
him,
hate him.
man. But I totally forgot my point about
sorry.
DiStefano. Yeah. Dude, I've
What
noticed.
are we talking about?
I have the fucking mental, like, I have the memory of a goddamn goldfish, man.
You've crammed so much shit in there, dude.
Nah.
There's no more room.
Not true, man. There's so much more room. I just don't have good systems to remember shit.
There's more room for shit that matters.
I guess so. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. All these people, especially me being around people this weekend, man, lets me know how empty my fucking brain is. A lot of it, though, is just not having systems. Once you have the system, then it's like your avenue to apply the knowledge. But you got to have that system in place, like some kind of mental algorithm. I know you'll probably have to bail soon, man.
Oh, no, it's cool,
like
man.
in 12 seconds.
No.
But,
No.
damn it, man.
Yeah, I don't have to rush off.
I-
Ashley's not going to be off just yet.
I'll never remember that point about this stuff.
What the fuck were we talking about before that? What was I just saying
Trump
that made
and,
you think of...
politics and
we're stupid.
yeah, and we're stupid.
Fuck.
Man. Yep. That's why I have 12 viewers now.
Oh, well. I think it's more for us at this point.
This podcast is really for Doug.
Is that his name?
Yeah.
So,
hey,
Doug,
Doug.
here we are again.
We're just going
for
to
you.
talk to you every fucking episode now. I'm just going to address you directly.
Thanks for joining us.
Yep. To the moon.
Hell yeah, motherfuckers.
Black Power.
No, we're apes, dog.
Yeah.
Shit, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, after hours, we ended up at 15:50 today.
All right.
After closing at 13 something, 13.85. I don't know.
Fantastic.
After hours went 15:50.
Yeah.
Been trying to break the 14:50 mark for a while, so I don't know. Tomorrow might be something special.
Got big goals, man.
7 days in a row, I think we've
Yeah.
been in the green. So that's pretty tight. When the rest of the market's been eating
Yeah.
shit
Yeah.
every day.
I've noticed, like, at one point I had 5,100. Now I have 3,200
Yeah.
in the stock market. But I was up over $1,000, and now I'm down 700-800.
Yeah, I mean,
It's just the
that's how AMC did for me at first,
yeah.
but now shit's lining up.
I just realized I invested in like niche shit.
Oh,
like it wasn't the bangers.
Well, that's all right, man. We're young. Got to
Sure.
speculate.
Yeah.
You can't follow Warren Buffett right now.
Yeah, I should have bought a share of Berkshire Hathaway. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah. I bet Doug has a few shares. Right
Jesus
now.
Christ. Doug.
Dude, Doug, let me tell you something, dude. That guy.
You better hold to the top then.
Yeah.
No paper handing.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure he's still good with his money, but Doug just banks money because he's a radiology tech, and at first he did travel radiology tech. And I don't want to speak for Doug, but I think it's kind of a lower stress medical job where he has a really unique set of skills, but he doesn't have to, like, if there's trauma, he may have to be involved. He may have to go take x-rays. I don't know in what setting Doug works. So he's got to be efficient.
Yeah.
Like if they need a chest x-ray now, so they can see what's going on with the anatomy and see if the chest tube's placed properly or the endotracheal tube, he's got to be able to act, but he's not responsible for keeping the person alive.
Yeah.
So I think it's a really cool kind of niche medical field where you're incredible at this one thing, but you're not worried about the whole patient, or at least that's my perspective of radiology techs. Doug may feel differently. I'm sure he'll text me after this episode, but yeah, Doug makes bank, dude, because it's also a good paying medical job.
Right.
I bet they make probably between a nurse and a nurse prac, somewhere in that range, base pay and then travel pay.
Yeah, and he's got his investment moolah. He's just working for fun now.
Yeah.
He just cares about people.
Yeah, Doug was a young independent dude. I remember he bought a Camaro like when he was probably in his early 20s, just because
tight.
He started working.
Here's something stock related that came out today.
This is Doug's episode, man.
We love you, Doug. Michael Burry. Have you seen the movie The Big Short? Steve Carell was in it.
No.
Oh well, it's about when the housing market crashed in '08.
Word.
Well, Michael Burry, he's played by or the character based on him is played by Christian Bale.
Okay.
Um,
Excellent actor.
fuck yeah.
Jesus.
And he in the movie it seems like he's probably a little autistic. He has to be.
Aren't we all?
Which yeah, anybody who has a has an above average noggin, it seems like there's a little bit.
They're always
Yeah.
a little strange.
Right. But he back then he predicted the crash like 2 years ahead of it and bet against it, and everybody thought he was a fucking idiot. He was saying the housing market was going to crash, and now I guess today, I don't know when he did this, but he put $530 million against Tesla. So he thinks Tesla's about to drop. I don't know what the fuck's going on, but maybe we should all. No, that'd be fucked up.
Damn.
But we should. You could short Tesla. I feel like he's somebody to follow.
Oh man, that's disappointing to me.
It is to me too. I
just
don't want Tesla to
Yeah.
not do well.
It's just because I like Tesla.
Yeah, but what the fuck does he know?
Oh, he knows something we don't know.
This guy, $530 million. That's a big bet.
Is that public knowledge? How the fuck?
It just today. Yeah.
Why do people know that?
Uh,
And how?
Michael Burry long puts against 800,100 shares
I guess
of
that's
Tesla.
actual public info where you can just see
I guess.
how much.
Or he shared the information. He was like, I put this much against it. I think it's going down.
Maybe it's his way to get others to also. Well, that doesn't help.
Dude, I really don't think this. He's got to. I mean, obviously he's shit rich. I mean, he predicted the fucking crash that killed people.
I really want my Cybertruck though, man.
You getting your Cybertruck? It just might not be as cool when you get it.
It's gonna be cool, but it may be worthless. I want to live out of it, man.
No, dude.
Yeah,
Let's see. Burry previously mentioned in a tweet that Tesla's reliance on regulatory credits to generate profits is also impediment. Sorry, I can't read.
You're good. Man.
To the company's long-term prospects.
It's a big word. Yeah.
It shouldn't. It's not. Impede.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Impedida.
Famed investor Michael Burry on Monday revealed in a regulatory filing a short position against Tesla worth more than $500 million. Burry I don't know. I want to know why exactly he thinks it's gonna die.
Well, it is what it is. I'm still getting my Cybertruck, I guess. Yeah, dude. I feel like Tesla is the only. They're the only electric car company I would trust at this point. All the others are like they're not primarily. Most of them are gas going into the electric car industry. So I feel like it's not really their baby, like it is Tesla.
Right, but one thing that I heard, and I can't even remember the name of the company because I'm bad at this shit. But one of the newer ones is they're putting more into the interior because apparently the Teslas are kind of plain.
Simple.
Yeah, you know.
Is
It's
one
not
of them,
for everybody.
Does it start with an L? I think I know what you're talking about.
Dude, I can't fucking remember.
It's something fucking fancy, man. Well, no, we're
Fancy
just
Fance. New e-car. I don't know.
yeah. It starts with an L. You'll see it. Nothing.
I can't read.
God damn it, dude.
Lucid?
Yep.
Lucid Air?
Yeah, I think that's one of the newer ones that's supposed to be. It's like a luxury electric vehicle, but it starts out around the same as the high-end Cybertruck. And I was like, no fucking way, dude. Cybertruck's like a military-grade machine.
Yeah,
That's
it looks like
pure
it too.
electric. Yeah. Dude, you could put a machine gun on top and it would be, I mean, it's already armored.
Yeah, it's a mobile fallout
Yeah,
shelter.
yeah.
You're ready for nuclear
Dude.
shit.
It really is. And especially if they ever make it with like retractable sun panel roof,
Yeah,
like that collapses into nothing and, you know, spreads out for, I don't know what the surface area would be, 30.
I don't know.
20.
Surely they can make them flexible. Like, do they have to be like rigid? Can they be? Can a solar panel?
Oh, I think there are ones
Be
in space.
flexible?
The ones in some of the ones in space are like almost like fucking tinfoil. Like they're not. They're
Yeah.
a step above tinfoil.
Yeah.
They
So
are.
that'd be the shit. You just
Yeah.
have like a fucking huge umbrella of solar panels to charge your shit.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah. It would still be an incredibly slow charging time just
Yeah, but,
because
I
it's.
mean,
uh,
still be cool. You can camp for a few days,
yeah,
charge
and
your shit.
charge it, and get 50 miles or whatever
Yeah, dude.
for a few days of charging, probably, or a day or so.
Squat on somebody's property for a little bit.
Yeah, dude.
Fuck out of here. Give me a couple
Dude,
days.
I don't know if we need to go to India right now, man.
Hell no. Who mentioned that?
Yeah. Let's wait a minute. They got a pretty severe thing going on there. And there's just so many people. They're all super concentrated. They're all on top of each other. And they're burying people in the street, dude. They're piling bodies and burning them. And,
Yeah, I don't want to go there.
yeah, let's hold off. But there's probably areas of India that aren't as populous. That's
yeah.
a big place, man.
There's a show, because I'm a consumer of fucking entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a show about just wild houses on Netflix.
Oh, yeah, I did.
That they showed some cool ones in India. So I think the owners of those places, like super rich, they're probably doing fine.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But right outside their walls, people are dying.
Yeah. That's amazing.
I would break in.
Dude, I had this thought, man. Well, you'd break into the rich place if you were poor?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
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 I don't know if I'm that risk taking, man.
Well,
Or
dude.
I'm more risk averse.
I think at this point in my life, like I would have to come up with something. It's like I don't have the resources to build my fallout shelter. I'd have to take yours.
Oh, you're saying like the end times sort of thing.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, not over COVID. I wouldn't
Yeah.
break in to hide from.
That's what I was thinking.
No,
I was like, Jesus
sorry.
Christ, dude. That's
No.
pretty extreme. But
Come steal your toilet paper and gas.
I had this thought on the airplane, man. I ended up actually coming back. The flight that I was supposed to fly out on was super delayed. It was delayed for a little bit, and then every 5 minutes I would get an update, and it'd be later and later and later and later. There's another flight, actually, that one of the anesthesiologists in my course was flying out on. We were both going to Dallas. He was going from Dallas to El Paso, and I was going to Jackson.
Oh, y'all
And-
left out of Dallas?
Yeah.
That big ass
Huge,
airport. Oh my
huge.
God, dude. That place scared the shit out of me.
Yeah, I like it, man.
I like it,
It's
but-
like you could live there.
I had 1 hour to get from like one end to the other.
Yeah. Well, they
I
have the
was
shuttle.
Freaky. I know. Yeah, obviously, you have to take it.
Or you don't make it.
Right.
Dude, that shuttle, if you don't hold on, you're on the flow, dude. Holy shit.
Yeah.
But no, anyway, he's like, hey, which flight are you on? And our gates are beside each other. And he's like, well, I'm on this one. We leave in half an hour. And mine is already delayed, and I'm already probably going to miss my connecting flight,
man.
at Dallas. I have like 13 minutes to spare or something. It'd be impossible. So he's like, why don't you try to get on this one? I'm like, I'll figure it out. But then I started looking, and I saw people kept going up to the counter. I'm like, motherfucker, and I looked at the room, and it was like vacated on my gate. I'm like, all these motherfuckers are getting on that plane. I was like, yeah, I'm going over there. So anyway, him and his wife boarded, and everyone else was in line. I went to the counter and was like, "Hey, man, can I get on this flight? Like, I'm supposed to be on the other one. They're super delayed." And he's like, "No." I'm like, "Is there anything?" And he's like, "Hold on for me." So I just stood around, and I stayed in eye view of him, so he knew like,
I'll kill you if you
well,
fuck with me.
so,
Fuck me over.
and he ended up like he disappeared for a second. And I was like, "Fuck!" I guess he just totally screwed me. But then he came back, and he called me and like 6 other people. He's like, "All right, let's walk down." Basically, we walked down to like the little, pathway right before where you board. And he's like, "Don't get on the plane. Just go wait there." So we all went and waited, and he came back to us with a list, and it was people that just didn't show up for the flight.
Oh, wow.
And I got on. I was
Cool.
like one of the last people, and I was a seat away from first class. And the anesthesiologist was on first class, like across from me. And he didn't even see me come on because I was like, sprinting basically, and just got in the seat as quickly as possible. And there was a wall between that part of the plane, and there's a little curtain, that goes in between it.
Yeah.
I was like, "This is classism." Like, they got served
Don't even
alcohol.
look.
They got served like fresh meals.
Yeah.
And I could see it, and I could smell it, and they were all getting fucked up. And occasionally I would look up, and I'd like make eye contact with the flight attendant, and then I'd look away. I felt embarrassed because I'm poor.
Ah,
No, I didn't really, but it was just such a funny dynamic. I'm literally a
back
foot
at the
away.
bus for you, sir.
Yeah, well, I'm like right next to this party, but I guess I get why it costs more because they treat you like fucking royalty.
Yeah.
But I was like, why? We don't do that on buses, like
Buses
what?
blow dick, though, no matter what.
It just,
Maybe you can't make people sit on the back of buses anymore.
no, you can't. Yeah. Who taught us that? Was it, I was going to say Harriet Tubman. The underground school bus, dog.
Pose of Rarks, bro.
Yeah, Harriet Tubman, man.
Yeah.
She
That
told
was
him
her.
what's up, man. She told him what's up.
Yeah. Mr.
Yeah.
Peanut Butter taught us that.
Yeah. Wait, did he?
No.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
What the fuck was that, dude?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm a dum-dum.
No, you're good,
Just
man.
say shit.
But yeah, it was like just pure classism. I was like, holy shit, dude.
Yeah.
It's I felt like a second class citizen.
Dude, I like whenever I've had money in life, I've always enjoyed going shopping in places where people don't feel like I should be.
Yeah.
It's like you can see that I'm not where you are, especially if you think so highly of yourself.
Right.
Holy shit, it's funny because
Yeah.
they'll look at you like
You're not supposed to.
you
be
don't
here.
even work here.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
It's like I spend too much on stuff.
I made
That's
sure
what
at
I'm
this
doing
trauma
here.
course to not wear what I wanted to wear, like a
You stepped it up a little
band
bit.
T-shirt and some
Yeah.
shorts or something. Yeah, I wore like my golf attire,
Nice.
like a polo and golf shorts.
I am like you.
Yeah. So and I looked like I was going golfing, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Probably
so-
respected the shit out of you.
sure.
It's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
I used to wear like when I was working on people's houses, working on doors and shit. I wear my work boots. I wear button-up flannel.
Oh, nice.
I would look the part, and people loved me.
I thought you were gonna wear like a cut off Led Zeppelin T-shirt, dude, and some ripped blue jeans, man.
I mean, there were ripped jeans occasionally.
Oh, okay.
I looked the part for
Nice.
sure,
Hell
and
yeah.
people would see me and be like, "This guy, he's
There-
gonna put my door in like a
there-
motherfucker."
There is something to that, man. I know you probably got to fly, but I used to never think about attire. But in certain environments, like you expect a certain thing.
Yeah, like if you have a blowout,
If you have your blowout, what?
you never used to think about attire until you had a blowout.
Oh, okay.
And you needed
I
it.
got you.
I'm sorry.
I got
I
you.
get it though.
No, you're
I'm
good,
listening.
man. You're good. dude, sometimes you can smell the autism when you say something, and I'm like, it goes straight through my
No,
fucking
that
brain.
was a terrible joke.
Okay.
That's all.
Fair enough.
It wasn't good.
Yeah. But no, the attire, yeah, it fucking matters, man, in a way.
It does.
Like, I expect someone to look a certain way.
Right. Like Ashley thought it was weird at one point that I wanted to look a certain way for work when my work was manual labor.
Yeah.
Like skilled labor, but still I'm just sweating my ass off.
Word.
So why are you worried about your hair and beard and everything looking nice? Which
You want to look good.
I don't give a fuck now.
For the honeys.
Obviously. Right, yeah, just for the honeys. No, it's a respect thing. Like,
Yeah.
people will leave me the fuck alone if I look like I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And if I come dressed like I'm hungover,
Yeah. And a
And-
wife beater.
like
Yeah.
this dude's fucked up right now. They'll put a chair right in front of me and sit there and watch me work.
Yeah.
I want people to trust me. I want people to expect the best from me.
I bet it's not okay to say wife beater anymore.
Why not?
I don't know, man. We live in a culture and
Yeah. Oh, dude. I was thinking about something that we should all work on canceling. For whatever reason. I don't know yet. But I passed Cracker Barrel today, and I was like, that's got to be something. What the fuck? Has no one tried to give...
I guarantee you there's a fucking stand-up that has done a bit on Cracker Barrel because it is a fucking Cracker Barrel, dude.
Yeah.
It's a
full
barrel of
them.
fucking crackers.
I know.
God damn it.
What the fuck is a Cracker Barrel?
Yeah.
There's probably some meaning. It may not be the only meaning, but if it ever meant anything other than a barrel of fucking crunchy crackers,
Yeah.
if it was ever used as some kind of weird slur or whatever.
It's a barrel of white people.
Right.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yep. I thought about you this weekend when, because everyone in all these docs and mid-level practitioners were vaxxed. So we first got there and everyone was wearing their mask. But then they asked at the front of class, like, hey, shoot,
One moment. Hello?
tell her she's on.
Hey. You're on the pod. It closed. I mean, after hours, it went to 1550.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Huh? Sorry. It's not going to work. It's a good thing. Yeah, it's a good number. Okay. Okay. I'll be there in about an hour then. Love you. Bye.
Nice, dude.
Tight.
Dude, do you want to cut this one and do another or no?
I can be there in about an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, we can do another one. It'll be like a 30-minute one.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't matter.
Or we just keep
What do you
rolling.
what do you think, Doug?
Doug just wants content, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're keeping Doug alive. Man, Doug,
We appreciate you, Doug.
we appreciate you, man, but I'm just being honest, dude. There's a lot of good shows out there.
That's true. He's holding out for that artwork,
Yeah.
man. That's what we're holding out for,
Yeah,
too.
god damn it,
We would
Doug.
have canceled this shit
Yeah.
if
Well,
God didn't already pay for a painting.
We'll abort this fucking thing, man. No, we'll keep doing it.
No, this shit's fun.
Yeah, I like it.
I want to eventually work our way out of this room and do some shit outside, too.
Yeah, and one day we'll put up those sound panels that are right out of the view.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will.
Yeah, we'll improve the sound quality and the feng shui, dude.
Yeah, it'll look nicer, nice and dark.
Yeah.
That would look better than
Yeah.
beige,
Yeah.
creamy beige Baileys.
Creamy Baileys, man. Dude, old fucking Greg.
I'm old Greg.
Dude, do you ever think about the just ridiculous, stupid shit we used to watch
Yeah.
on the internet? It still exists.
I know. Like
You
the
remember-
shoes thing.
Shoes, old Greg. What was the dude that's dead now? He was kind of like that YMH character that says, "Let me eat you."
Oh, yeah.
But is it old Willie or
fuck.
Something
Who
Willie.
was it? Oh.
HNIC.
Let me pull on your dick a little while.
Yeah, let me run the damn while.
I heard about that big old dick you got.
He is that fucking guy. Yeah. Let me put on that dick a little while.
Oh, what was his name? Man?
Corey would know.
Damn it.
Corey would know.
Why isn't Corey here?
Yeah, you know who liked stupid internet shit was Josh, my stepbrother.
Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
just awful internet shit.
Is he ever around?
He is now, I think he's had his E6 for a while. He just did SEER school. Do you know what SEER school is?
No.
It stands for something I'm about to tell you, some kind of survival course. This is it, man.
For superheroes, Jedis go through it.
Guy did this school. This is the coolest thing he did. Survival, evasion, resistance, and escape.
Oh, wow.
It teaches you,
Like stealth.
dude, they just drop you in the woods with nothing,
Holy shit.
with what you're fucking wearing.
Damn, it's like a reality show.
Sure. And your job, and this is my very elementary understanding. I haven't done it. Guy, this is, like I said, this is the coolest thing he fucking did. He went to SEER school. But Josh is just accruing skills, basically.
Josh, he's a bad motherfucker.
And he's trying, his ultimate goal is either something called Green to Gold, which I think is like a pre-Ranger course, and then you go to a Ranger battalion, and eventually you have to go to Ranger school, which he is at some point. He's moving his way up. The dude knows more about tactics than I know about medicine because he's done it for so fucking long.
Yeah.
He could hunt and fucking kill humans.
He reminds me of, I've probably mentioned it before, but the dude on the movie American Assassin. It's like the dude, he witnesses a terrorist attack.
Yeah.
His girlfriend fucking gets killed during it. Like these terrorists come and mow down everybody on a beach in this nice paradise looking place. And his girlfriend or wife, yeah, I think they're newlyweds or newly engaged. I don't remember, but she gets murdered, and then he devotes his fucking life, like as an individual.
Yeah.
He like finds a way to
Become a
join
badass.
their group of terrorists so
Oh,
that he
holy-
can go fucking kill them, and then he gets recruited from there to go to like I don't know.
He
like
joins a
007 shit.
Okay, I was gonna say he joins the group that killed his lady.
Yeah, so that he can fucking kill them.
Yeah, that's almost like Punisher shit.
And then he doesn't get to kill them.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert.
Oh man.
The Americans come in and mow everybody down but him, and then recruit him.
Oh, okay. Well,
They watch him through the whole process. He like leads them to.
holy shit.
Yeah.
So they kind of knew what was going on.
Yeah, it's a badass movie. But
Yeah.
Josh reminds me of that dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Josh,
Like, I don't know what the fuck it is in him, but I can see that he just wants to
Mhm.
be a badass. I
Yep.
guess. He wants to protect the weak ass motherfuckers like me,
Yeah.
who just want to learn how to make dollars.
I know there is a part of him that wants to do that, but I think he's driven just by acquisition of skills to be more and more of a badass.
Yeah,
Um,
that's cool.
which
I
I'm
respect the shit
yeah.
out of it, dude.
I'm driven more
Like-
by the acquisition of skills than the actual love of medicine.
oh well, yeah,
I mean,
I
yeah,
understand.
yeah. But just the more you learn, the better you are at it, and that's what he's doing.
Yeah, man, y'all are gonna make a good team when the world.
Yeah, yeah. But this SEER school that he just did, my understanding, and he could fill in the holes in this story, but they drop you in the middle of nowhere. And maybe I don't know if they give you any coordinates or tell you any real information. Basically, you're trying to survive for a couple weeks with nothing while people are looking for you. And they're not looking for you to be your friend. If they catch you, and they always do, they take you to a shed with a bag over your head and tie you up and beat you and interrogate you.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a part of the school.
Yes.
I mean,
And I'm
gotta
sure
train you for the real shit.
I'm sure you have to sign off on stuff, and
What if they cut your nuts off or something?
can't do that.
Why not?
They can beat the fuck out of you.
Right.
He said his face hurt for weeks
Shit.
He's only been out of school a couple weeks, and he's like, I think he's just now feeling normal.
Damn.
He loved it.
I bet he did. Damn it. That was cool.
Because you know in the back of your head that it's simulated, but the people aren't fucking acting like it's simulated
Yeah.
when they knock the shit out of you when they're
Dude,
asking.
I'm an actor. I could come and help out.
Sure. When they're
I'd
asking
be glad to
for,
fuck beat their faces
for
in.
information. But
Yeah.
you're in the woods with nothing. You survive until they capture you, and they always do. And some sooner than others. And they interrogate you and abuse you.
Nice. That's cool as shit, though.
Yeah.
It really is.
But guy did that one.
Man.
And
Dude, we should all... Sorry.
do
To
that
interrupt. No.
no. To each other.
Yeah. I'm sure Trey would be down. But
Yeah, he would love it.
yeah. He would want to interrogate.
What should we all do, man?
We should hike the Appalachian Trail.
All right.
I would love to do that.
Yeah.
And we need to bring Josh too.
Dude,
so
I
we
want to
survive.
do some more traveling.
I do
For
too.
fucking sure, man.
Yeah. When you're done armying,
No,
we
even now.
even now.
Yep.
AWOL, baby.
Well, no, I mean,
I know.
I can't like on a weekend
I know.
or I take leave. Yeah.
I know. But hiking the trail would take quite some time
Yeah.
to like do the whole Appalachian Trail.
Let's do it, man.
Take 6 months, disappear.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't take
Maybe
leave
not
for
that,
6
but
months.
yeah, I want to do some real traveling, man.
I will certainly do it.
As soon as I get my AMC.
Yep, get your
Tendies.
get your AMC money, man. But yeah, Josh is either going to go Ranger or he's going to go Special Forces, go to selection, and do what's called the Q course, which is kind of the equivalent of the Navy SEALs buds, where they abuse you and you have to do hard shit and in a timely manner.
They
Abuse
What?
you.
Oh, they abuse you.
And you have to do hard
Shit.
physical events
Okay.
in a timed manner. So yeah, that's his end goal, Ranger or SF, one of the badass groups.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of, he's 82nd Air, so he's an airborne infantry guy, and I'm sure he's done a bunch of other schools at this point, but if you're on that path, you eventually go either Ranger or SF. You just,
Yeah. And he just fucking loves it.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
yeah. I know
Is-
his body's abused as much or more than mine at this point.
Yeah.
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 So he's got a bunch of aches and pains, and he's our age. You know, he's the same. He's born in August of '90.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's literally like a little over a month older than us.
You and Adam Aaron, the CEO of AMC, have the
Look-
same birthday. He's
Oh,
just like,
shit.
45
Oh,
or
I
so
thought you were
years
gonna say
older than
we
you.
look the same.
No, same birthday. You and this dude Trey.
Nicolas Cage.
Yeah. Trey. The dude he does Trey's trades. He's big in the AMC thing.
He looks like me.
You guys favor a little bit.
Really?
yeah. But I think he's also an officer in the army.
Oh, okay. Well, that's that's why.
You guys look alike.
That's how we carry ourselves.
Right.
Yeah. Dude,
He's very enthusiastic.
maybe I just don't look at enough people. I can't think of a doppelganger for me. I've gotten.
He's not a doppelganger.
Well,
You-
no,
I mean, you guys have the same haircut because you have to.
I just mean, yeah. I just mean there. I can't think of anyone that looked like who looks. I don't look like anybody. Like what's her name?
I've seen people that you've favored before, but I can't. I don't know any names.
What's her name on the Bloodbath? Annie Letterman.
Oh yeah,
She does look like Scarlett Johansson.
yeah,
Yeah.
she does.
Yeah, she's hot.
She is.
Not as hot as Scarlett,
Yeah, but she's funny.
but she's funny. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah. So anyway, like that is her doppelganger, but I can't. I don't know who yours is.
I know Rob McElhenney, Mac from It's Always Sunny.
Dude!
I've been told that.
Now
several
I
times.
fucking see it. Yeah.
But yeah,
You're built like a Mack truck, dude.
I'm I'm stuck in the fat season.
No, dude.
Real talk. But I'm working on it.
Dude, when he got shredded, damn it, dude, he looked great.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And the, God, what's his, Kumail Nanjiani?
Right.
He gets more and more shredded every time I see him. Dude, he's got a mature, dense, striated fucking muscle. It's
Okay.
it's
Good for him, man.
Oh my God, dude.
That's cool.
It really is like he's this goofy motherfucker with like more than a Greek god physique, dude. The Greek gods,
He's a fucking stud.
they
now,
weren't
man.
that hard, you know.
Yeah,
They were in all right shape.
What was we'll never think of it.
And they had
Whatever.
little Greek
The first thing I
dicks.
saw him on. Kumail.
Oh, is that something silly? I don't know.
But he was skinny.
He's in
He was a little skinny
rom-coms,
motherfucker.
and he's been a little chubby fuck. I don't know, but now he's got man cakes, dude.
My fucking beast.
Holy shit. Yeah, man.
Jesus.
I'm leaning up a little too much, I think.
You
I
can
know I don't look like it on camera, but I'm
Stand up. Take off your blouse.
yeah, I'm a little over 200 right now, which is the lightest I've been in. I'm like 202, 204, something like that. Like just a little over 100. I mean 200.
Yeah.
It's the lightest I've been in quite a while.
Yeah, but dude, I don't think you're leaning down too much.
Yeah, I have lost a wee bit of strength, but it's not a lot.
Fuck, dude, eat steak.
No. It's not that. It's the way I've been lifting is different. And I've had a couple injuries. Dude, I fucked my back up, not this weekend, but the weekend before on that bike ride. I did that bike ride. My back was already hurt.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't move for like 36 hours.
Oh, God.
It was like
did you
the
do?
term throwing out your back.
Yeah.
I couldn't move without going, like trying to get out of a car.
Yeah. You pinch a nerve or some shit?
No, it was like the ultimate strained back, just like I shredded my paraspinal musculature
Yeah.
on both sides. I mean, it felt, every time I'd move, it felt like someone would go,
Yeah. It makes it fucking impossible to breathe.
yes.
Yeah, I know that.
When I would sneeze,
Oh, God.
it was just awful, dude. Even laying on my back hurt. The only thing that didn't hurt that bad was in the fetal position in a ball on my back, just like knees to chest. You can't sleep like that. So sleeping,
I can sleep like that.
I would in a cannonball basically.
Yeah.
I would try to roll to one side, but every time I'd move, I'd have to I'd move my arm really slowly, and then I'd bring one leg, and then the other, and then like I couldn't. I was like, and I could.
I'm sorry.
It was the no, it was incredible. It was the transitions that hurt.
Yeah.
It still hurt at rest. It honestly hurt so bad, and I tried to meditate and not think about the pain.
Yeah.
It was hard
Yeah.
to do that, man. I felt like I was getting like I was gonna be physically sick from the pain. Like I thought I was gonna puke.
Yeah.
I hurt so bad.
Yeah. When I crushed one of my fingers and lost my fingernail and everything
Yeah.
in an iron door,
Yep.
um,
That's how you
like
felt.
the immediate, my body was just like, something bad's happening.
Yeah.
You should shit and throw up right now.
Yeah.
And
So you shit your pants and puked everywhere.
almost,
Yeah.
man. It took a lot of breathing,
Yeah.
like not talking to anybody. It hurt so fucking bad
Yeah.
that my body.
I felt almost feverish. Like I felt physically ill. My back has never fucking hurt like that. And I knew because I wasn't having like radicular nerve pain. So I'm like, it's not a bulging disc. It's all musculature that is just shredded.
Yeah.
Just like way beyond just a regular, my back, like I pulled my back. It was fucking terrible. And it started hurting like on the first few miles of that bike ride. and then I biked another 30 plus mile. Like it ended up being like 35 miles, which is not the, I've done a 60,
I know you've done a lot.
62,
but,
63.
But when you're already hurt,
Yep. I was hurt as soon as I got on the bike. And I kept having to do this thing, which is frowned upon in biking, where you're supposed to be in like this really forward fucking position, just like lean and low and like a fucking jet engine. But I kept having to I would prop up and use my fingers on the handlebars and try to stretch my back, and I'm biking down the fucking trail like this, and my back's still hurting, and occasionally my finger would cramp, and I'm like, fuck, and I'm slipping off of it. It was fun, man.
it sounds like
I
fun.
finished it in not, I think I just swallowed a hair, dude, and not an awful time. It was over 2 hours though, so I was traveling a little slower than 15 miles an hour, which for good bikers that's horseshit. But for me, it's all
Dude,
right.
you don't want to be a fucking good biker.
Could be better. Honestly, my bike is not super. It's not like a super road bike. It's
Yeah.
called a cross country bike. So the tires they're thin, but they're not like road bike thin.
Yeah.
Which, the thinner, the faster, and the lighter. Plus, I have disc brakes, which are frowned upon for road biking because it's extra weight. Some professional bikers, they don't even like brakes. Or they're very little. Why do you need to stop?
What do you want?
Yeah,
You don't know how to slow down without brakes?
right. When you're going 35 or whatever. But yeah, it feels so bad seeing morbidly obese people pass you though. But they're on
They got so much momentum.
but they're on badass bicycles. And I'm thinking that in my mind. I'm like, it's the bike. It's not them. Like they may be more accustomed to biking, but
It's like, fuck you. Mine's a fixed gear.
yeah. Yeah,
Fuck those.
I just need to upgrade the bike a little bit. But yeah, my back was fucked. And it was actually fucked for like 5 or 6 days. But the first couple days was miserable. And I actually, at this little event, they had a physical therapy team there and physical therapy students. And I got them to stretch me. It was a mistake.
Okay.
I got on the YouTube, and I follow this doctor at physical therapy, and he was saying for low back pain, and this is just one guy, but it made sense to me. For low back pain, if your hamstrings are tight, he's like, that's not the issue. It's that your hamstrings are
Compensating?
if they're weak, it can lead to further back pain. But the way to fix it, he was saying, is not to do deep hamstring stretches. Because what happens is, if you think about, like, your hip flexors basically start from like your upper thigh, but they attach to the back. So they attach to your low back effectively. I hope I'm saying this right. Who the fuck, Doug, do you know the anatomy?
Ronnie Coleman.
Yeah.
He he does.
Oh,
He
Ronnie does?
Or remember back in the day, he would do the he would stretch the fuck out of his hamstrings on back day.
Oh, okay.
He would work hammies on, or I would assume
A
hamstrings.
lot of people do, because you're
Yeah.
in that bent over position. You do rows. You do
Yeah.
all kinds of shit.
Yeah, you
But
gotta
yeah.
be right.
So your hip flexors go from front to back. Okay, so think about that attachment, and then you have your low back musculature, and then your hamstrings below it. Hamstring below the glute, right?
Fucker, I think I gotta go.
You're good.
Hello. Okay, it's cool. All right, love you. Bye. Sorry, guys, I gotta go.
Oh, you're good. But they stretched my hamstrings, and it pulled the hip flexors and made them tighter, because the hamstrings are loose, so it makes the hip flexors compensate more, and it might have made the back pain worse.
Yeah.
So that's the moral of this story. Don't.
So do you just need when you're dealing with like tears like that?
Mm-hmm.
I guess lots of micro tears or
Yeah.
everything. Are you just supposed to be still?
Steroids.
Yeah.
I probably should have got like an actual cortisone shot.
I've got here.
Yeah.
I've got some tests.
Dude. We're not going to shoot it right now.
Yeah. You can have it though. I'm not gonna use it. Got. There's a crucifix. I don't know what all's in here.
Oh, some bullets.
Casings. There's a couple. I got a couple more. They're just 1 cc.
Oh my God, dude. This is illegal, man.
Really?
Yeah.
These aren't.
I'm going to do the podcast from up here from now.
Good.
Yeah.
We can stand.
Oh, it's frozen anyway. I don't know. I wonder if it could still see me.
But I mean, if it would be like a, if I don't know, I don't know what to say.
Do you know what's going to get likes on this one?
Phone calls? What?
No, man.
Huh?
You know what's going to get likes on this one?
What?
These bad boys do.
Nice.
They're not that great.
Let's just take your blouse all the way off.
Nah,
Show
just
them
sell
pricks.
them. All right, dude.
All right, dude.
That's time, dude.
Love you, Doug.
Yep.
OA for life, sir.
OA for life, Doug. That's the new.
OA for life, Doug.
OA for life, Doug.
That's
the
right.
new ending, dude.